Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing okay. I am having a little bit of a problem with my, there we go, maybe. I'm having a little bit of a problem right now with my video feed. If you all are out there, please let me know that you are there. Let me know that you can see me. I don't know what the problem was with the video, but for some reason it was getting a little wonky. I hope everyone is okay out there. I hope that you are enjoying this chilly reoccurrence of winter. Welcome to Ohio, where wait 15 minutes and the weather will change. It was 41 degrees and snowing today. So it does show that God has a sense of humor, and we thank God for that. I see people are starting to join in, and I'm glad of that. I have a story tonight that is, it's called After the Fall, and it's written by Dan Santant. And it's how Humpty Dumpty got back up again. And I think it's a really good story for us to know, because just because we get knocked down doesn't mean we have to stay there. Sometimes bad things happen to us, and we can either wallow in what they call pity, feel sorry for ourselves, or we can pick ourselves up. So this is the story of After the Fall. So we have, there's poor Humpty Dumpty right there, and that was when he was falling. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Look at that wall. There's really pretty things growing on it, but that's a big wall. And did you see the ladder over in the corner? Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. See, there he is coming out of the hospital, the King's County Hospital. And look over here at his bed. He's sleeping on the floor. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Look at all of that. It looks like all of the cereals and his favorite ones are up on the top, and he can't have the ones on the top because he's afraid. Are you afraid of heights? I'm afraid of heights. I walked past the wall every day. I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. There he is, just walking down the street, and there's the ladder. He can see it, and there's people standing there, but there he is. He keeps on walking. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. There he is watching the birds. Can you see what's flying by? Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying. And there he is. He's trying to make a paper airplane. And look at all those papers that are laying around him. It just isn't a good day. He keeps trying and trying to make them, and they just aren't working. Until I got it just right. Look at that way cool paper airplane. It looks like one of the birds that he likes to watch. Is that cool or what? My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. There he is flying his little bird slash plane all over the place. Unfortunately, accidents happen. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. They always do. Look. Do you see it? There's his airplane that looks like a bird, and look what it's up above. The wall. Oh my. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall, but the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it, but I was terrified. Look at him climb that ladder. It looks so high. It really does. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. One hand over the other, until I was no longer afraid. He made it to the top. Isn't that cool? Can you see him? He's right there. There's the ladder and the wall, and he made it all the way to the top. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. But then, crack, crack. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. But he's starting to crack. Can you see it? What do you think's happening? Oh my. Look at the wings. And can you see? There's a part of the shell. What do you think's happening? And he learned how to fly. Look at that. He turned into a bird and he's flying all over the city. How cool is that? Just because he decided to get up again. That's pretty cool. You know, we all fall down sometimes. I fall down. I get back up again. Sometimes we fall down when people are mean to us or they call us names and we feel bad. Well, we can stay down there or we can get back up and be who we are. I like who I am and I like who you are. I wouldn't change a thing about me, and I hope you wouldn't change a thing about you. So when you fall down, you can stay down there, just like Humpty Dumpty was, afraid to go up on that bunk to go to sleep, having to sleep on the floor. Or you can dust yourself off and climb back up on that wall and be better than before. I hope you all have a good evening. Now, I will not be in church this coming Sunday. I'm taking a day off. I've been putting in some pretty heavy time. So I've got class on Saturday. Yes, I'm still in school. And it's a long class. It's going to be all day. So I'm taking Sunday off so that I can kind of have a little bit of rest. But I will be back next week for story time. And I will also be there next Sunday for church. So I hope to see you soon. I hope you have a great weekend. I miss you guys very, very much. I hope to see you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.